Emily Simpson shares a detrimental parenting update. I was wrong. Rock's Emily Simpson feared that her 3 kids may not feel she's giving them equal love and attention. The Real Housewives of Orange County's Emily Simpson admitted that she's struggling to master the balancing act of parenting 3 children with different needs. While volunteering at an animal shelter on RHOC Season 19, Episode 10, Emily opened up to castmate Jennifer Pedrani about how her 10-year-old son Luke's diagnosis of ARFID, which stands for Avoidant/Restrictive Food Intake Disorder, amid ongoing autism spectrum disorder testing, has affected her other 2 children with Shane Simpson, daughter Annabelle, 12, and Luke's twin brother, Keller. Luke knows that his brother and sister are irritated by him, Emily shared with Jen. And that hurts my heart because Keller came to me the other day and he goes, "Mom, can I go to therapy too? I'm just really sad about everything, and I don't have anybody to talk to." Related, Emily Simpson opens up to a producer about her son Luke's health. Constantly have that guilt. In a confessional, she continued, "I've really focused all my time and attention on Luke, and it was actually detrimental to my other children. I was wrong. I thought that they didn't need me as much, but what I realized is they needed me. They just needed me in different ways." Emily Simpson sheds new light on parenting with Shane Simpson. During the same conversation with Jen, Emily also unpacked the latest in how she and Shane have been navigating their conflicting parenting styles when it comes to Luke. "Shane and I don't really know how to parent him very well, and we don't really understand, what's going on with him," she said. "But, I understand that because of what's going on in Luke's brain, that I have to regulate his emotions. So I coddle him." According to Emily, her husband of 16 years, on the other hand, is not a warm and fuzzy person and tends to take a more stern, pragmatic approach when Luke acts out in such ways as being clingy and reverting to baby talk. Related, Emily and Shane Simpson clash like never before. "You make it more difficult." She added, "The therapist actually said there's no one in the house that Luke has a connection with except for me." And she's like, "How about you just do this? When his behavior's like that, why don't you hug him?" When she follows that advice, however, Emily described Shane as feeling as though she's rewarding bad behavior, rather than trying to correct their son. Emily Simpson shares a difficult update on daughter Annabelle. Emily had already highlighted the point about her perceived lack of focus on her other kids' needs earlier in the episode, arriving exhausted to a meet-up with Tamra Judge, following early morning prep for Annabelle's latest cheer competition 2 hours away in San Diego. Despite spending the whole day supporting Annabelle, Emily's still worried she wasn't doing enough as a mom. "The real concern for me is, does Annabelle feel like I'm connecting with her? Does she feel like she can talk to me?" she shared with Tamra. "I also want to have a bond with her, and it's been very difficult because I feel like Luke takes up a lot of my time." As Emily concluded, "I'm trying to parent my children in a way where they all feel like they're getting love and attention." Get more with Bravo Insider. Sign up for Bravo Insider and read behind-the-scenes features including Cynthia Bailey unpacks the differences between filming RHOA and Rob, night and day. Receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots, a complete guide according to Bravolebs. Brittany Cartwright reveals the real reason she wore that tiny romper to a job interview. Backfired. Angela Oakley on the RHOA beef she squashed too soon, and what you didn't see at the reunion. Confessional Interviews 101. What Bravolebs eat, how they prepare, and more behind-the-scenes secrets. Don't miss what Emily revealed about how parenting clashes affected her and Shane's marriage during a recent visit to Bravo HQ. Emily Simpson opens up about working with Shane on their legal podcast, Exclusive. The RHOC cast member opened up about her law career with the Innocence Project and working with her husband. Emily Simpson is so busy between raising her 3 children with her husband, Shane Simpson, and working on her law-centered projects. The Real Housewives of Orange County cast member is a lawyer by trade and has continued to pursue projects in that area, along with focusing on her family, even though she is no longer practicing. Together with Shane, also a lawyer, the couple hosts the weekly podcast, Legally Brunette. In a recent interview with The Daily Dish, Emily opened up about her favorite things about hosting a podcast with Shane that is all about the law. I love doing a legal podcast because it gives me the ability to still feel like I'm in that world because I do so much research for it, she admitted. And so it allows me to research cases and read about things and really think about it and come up with a plan of what we're going to talk about, so I really enjoy it, she noted. I feel like I get to be a nerd, like a law nerd again. And then do it in an entertaining way cause it's done really well. Emily Simpson opens up about her work with the Innocence Project. Emily confirmed to the Daily Dish that she is still working with the Innocence Project, which is something that she is proud of. She also hinted at how the California Innocence Project will get involved in RHOC Season 19. Related, Emily Simpson reveals she's spent a ton of money renovating her home. Exclusive. I work with them just doing a lot of fundraising, she admitted. There's something that comes up later in the season with the Innocence Project, which is great. They have some things going on. They've reached out and want me to do some things with a legal podcast, so I'm hoping that maybe we can do something together. So, yeah, always in constant contact. Emily Simpson was surprised by the interest in her law career. But she admitted that she was just a bit surprised that RHOC viewers were so invested in her and Shane's careers. To me, it wasn't that interesting, she said, laughing. Related, Emily Simpson makes a surprising declaration about her marriage to Shane Simpson. Just because I've been through law school and done all that. But I guess people get really invested in their lives, and it makes sense that they were invested in him and the bar and all of that, she said. Get more with Bravo Insider. Sign up for Bravo Insider and read behind-the-scenes features including Cynthia Bailey unpacks the differences between filming RHOA and Rob. Night and day. Receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots. A complete guide according to Bravolebs. Brittany Cartwright reveals the real reason she wore that tiny romper to a job interview. Backfired. Angela Oakley on the RHOA beef she squashed too soon and what you didn't see at the reunion. Confessional Interviews 101. What Bravolebs eat, how they prepare, and more behind-the-scenes secrets. Emily Simpson shares how RHOC changed her relationship with Shane Simpson. During a July episode of Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, Emily admitted that being on RHOC has changed her relationship with Shane. The internet is horrible, but I'm numb to it at this point, she said. I would say I'm probably one of those exceptions to the rule where I feel like reality TV has made my relationship with Shane stronger. It really has.